Hello, it is the night before the PCA British Finals. I'm just chilling in my hotel room while my wife has gone out to get some food and just documented some thoughts before the show. I'm not going to film too much content for this because there's not a lot been going on this peak week. I had a carb up going into the week and then dropped down to protein and fats for the last couple of days, and today has been a purely protein and fats day, which has been, it's been a day. But yeah, I'm feeling a bit flat. I guess while I'm having this conversation, you're seeing, checking pictures from this morning and then from before, and that's how I'm looking. Hello. I'm vlogging.
Oh, hi vlogs.
Comcast Business helps turn today's enterprises into engines of modern business, powering the engine of modern business, powering possibilities.
From DW News.
Who's gonna kick your ass? Who's gonna kick your ass? Who's gonna kick your ass?
Good morning. It is show day. As you can see, my gradual tan has gradually got darker. Slept pretty crap last night. It's more I'd call it micro naps in between going to the toilet. That's the best way to describe my sleep last night. But yeah, woke up, as you see in the pictures here, looking really dry. Really happy with the look. I don't think there's much water to come off. Posting still needs a little bit of tweaking, a little bit of work on, but a lot better than it has been. And I'm just chilling for a little bit before I go register and get my second coat of tan, so I'm going to look considerably darker than I do now. But yeah, I feel all right. To be fair, I probably slept a lot better last night than I have done on previous show days, because I never really sleep on a show day, and I think a lot of people don't. So, but yeah, before I know it, it will be done. So yeah. I just went to move my car and I thought, while I'm here, let me do some quick post-show thoughts. So I finished 6th in a very competitive class, placed 6th, which is great, and an invite to the World Championships, I won't be doing, but to be invited to World Championships is no small feat, so I'm really happy with that. Really happy with the look on the day and the much improved posing. I was a little bit disappointed to be not in the first call out, so I made sure when I went back on stage that I just nailed my posing. They put me into the middle and I stayed in the middle throughout the whole comparison, which is good. I guess you probably want to see what I've been eating since the show. Run through it quickly. I had a few like snacky protein snack bits on the way home, very long journey home. Went to a local, let's call it American food place that does hot chicken and smash burgers, that's been open or opening since 2023. When it finally opened in 2025, I was in prep, so I couldn't go. And then so now I'm finally available to go, and I went, and it was all right, tasted good, but my body did not agree with it. Woke up in the middle of the night with the emergency need to go to the toilet, and I was, yeah, let's not go into too much detail on that. Woke up, went to the gym, trying to work off some of the food, push around some of the food that I ate last night. Oh, I actually had some Arctic Colin caterpillar cake, which was delicious, really nice. But yeah, worked that around and worked that off in the morning, fasted training, then came home, had a big bowl of cereal. Later on, had some bagels with salmon and egg and egg whites, which was delicious. Then followed up with some chicken and rice, and then had a chicken shish kebab with a lot of chips. A very generous portion of chips, which has completely filled me up now. Hopefully in the next hour or so, my, I guess, fullness will dissipate and I'll have enough room to have a little bit of dessert, and then it's back to plan tomorrow, which I'm really happy about. So, but yeah, the plan is just reverse out of this prep phase, and then, don't know, see what comes after that. But all in all, really happy with the show and bodybuilding. I like to say that's me done with bodybuilding. I have other goals in life at the moment, other things I'm focused on, and bodybuilding will probably get in the way of that. So at the moment, for the moment, that's me done with bodybuilding. Never say never though. I may return to it some way down the line, but I just don't want to be one of them leather-skinned 50-year-old competitors who, whilst they look fantastic for their age, I don't know how I feel about it. So anyway, thanks for watching. Keep eating, keep cheating. Hello. As you can see, some time has elapsed from the British finals. I've grown a beard. But yeah, no, it's 2 weeks since the finals, pretty much. And I've forgotten to document my feedback from the show and get some thoughts post-show as well. But anyway, to the feedback. Give me 1 second. Right, you possess some great attributes, including exceptional stage presence and an impressive solo routine, fantastic conditioning, which showcased a great physique, an excellent level of development and muscularity, physique strengths, quad separation, abdominal detail. We would appreciate seeing improvements in shoulder width development, overall muscularity, maintaining symmetry, hamstring detail. So I think comparing that to my feedback from the Londons, I fixed my posing, which is great, which we wanted to do. And from what I take from that, they just want me to be bigger, because essentially I got beat by guys who are bigger than me. That's what it was. Bigger than me, been in this game longer than me. And that's how I see it. So yeah, end of the day, I'm really happy with the feedback, because that's essentially aligns with exactly what I was thinking. The posing was much better and I looked way better. And as you'll see, there's some stage pictures flicking across now, so you can have a look. But I was really happy with the look. I was full, I was dry, I was in great condition. I don't think I could get any more condition, to be fair. And really happy with the look. Really happy to have placed in the top 6 and get an invite to the World Championships. Obviously, I would have liked to be top 3, but considering I wasn't anywhere near, well, I didn't place in the Londons, which was obviously a smaller show. To then do another show 2 weeks later, hammer the posing and place on a bigger stage and get an invite to the World Championships is a really big win for me. So I'm really happy with that. And as this was my last bodybuilding showing, I'm really happy that I've been able to go out, not with a bang, but go out in the best way possible. Go out in a way, go out with a great physique, my best look, my biggest, my leanest, driest, most conditioned on stage, best posing, and to really do myself justice in there. And I don't think I could have done any better, to be fair. Looking at the people who finished top 3, they were bigger than me, you know, had more dense muscle, more conditioned muscle, maybe not more conditioned, but more dense muscle, definitely, bigger and denser. I just wasn't big enough, and that's fine, because I know that, and I know if I ever compete again, which I'm probably not going to, but I have a complete love and passion for the sport, and at the moment, my priority now is focus on health markers and longevity and well-being. Still being big and lean, but having some flexibility in life, because bodybuilding is something that does take a lot out of you in terms of lifestyle and diet and stuff. But I now would like to be in a position where I can go out for a meal on a Saturday night with the wife and not worry about it, and just wake up in the morning and go to the gym and just work off the food that I ate, and then just carry on with my week. If someone hands me a brownie at work or something, I'll just eat it. Or if I want to sit on the sofa and have some protein ice cream, which I have been doing quite a lot recently, I will do, because balance is key, and I want to enjoy food again. So that's where I am currently. But as we sit 2 weeks out post show, I've probably put on maybe 2 kilos, which is really good considering. I didn't go too crazy post show, although I will now, actually, in fact, to show you what I ate post show. I'll flick this across, and I'll voice over and tell you what it was. But anyway, and this is, I'm not really been going too crazy, to be fair. In terms of like off-plan meals I've had since my off-plan day, I've had I made some reduced fat beef burgers and some oven chips. Had a Nando's. Had a cookie last night, and that's pretty much it. My sweet treats that I love to have been very clean, mainly through my Ninja Creamy. So, I'm not in a position where I think I'm going to mess this post show up, which goes on to my next point. I'm no longer working with my coach, for no particular reason other than I have no goals in bodybuilding right now. I feel like I'm the kind of person who needs a lifestyle coach, because over the last 4.5, 5 years I've been working with my coach, I've learned so much about nutrition, about training, about diet, about optimization and all that sort of stuff, that I can go alone. And I'm very happy to go alone. And if I need any assistance with anything, sign of the times, but there's AI who can answer my questions immediately. So for what I want, just enjoying the gym, looking good, feeling good, performing, because I'll still be wrestling, I can go alone. And there's no slight on my coach. He's been fantastic. As I mentioned, I've learned so much from him. He's been tremendous support. He's changed my life. If I flick across now, in fact, before and after picture of when my first check-in with my coach, and my, I guess, favourite photos from the stage, you'll see the difference. I'm a complete different person, and a complete different person who's 40 years old. And I look and feel fantastic. So it's all testament to him. I can't thank him enough. I know he was disappointed to see me go as a client and was trying to keep me on, but end of the day, I don't feel I need to spend that kind of money on a coach when I could put that away and spend it on other things or save it or whatever, because the wife and I, we got future plans. And that's my focus now. So, but yeah, who knows, bodybuilding might return for me down the line. The wife, the first thing she said to me on the way home, one of the first things she said to me on the way home from the show was, you should really consider stop not doing bodybuilding anymore. I know, like, we want to have a family and stuff, but down the line, when our kids are a little bit older, it'd be really cool for them to see you step on stage and compete. And for me, I think that's a great way to show, I guess, children what hard work and motivation, discipline that can bring you. They won't get it, of course, but it's nice. It's a nice thing to do, isn't it? So who knows? Maybe in the next 5 years or so, I might return to the stage. But I don't want to be like a 50s plus, 60s plus a 50s plus, 60s plus bodybuilder who has like leathery skin and, you know, saggy ass and all that sort of stuff that doesn't interest me. But, you know, who knows? So I guess on that note, I'll just end this vlog. Just to say, very happy with how the show went. I'm very happy how I ended the season. If you contrast this to how I felt after my first show, which was this year in June, which was meant to be my last show ever, I feel way better, way justified in carrying on the season. And even though it's been to significant expense, I don't want to have to spend the amount of money I do ever again on bodybuilding. The whole thing is expensive. You know, training, coaching, supplements, food, comp fees, photography, tanning. It's all very expensive, and I don't even want to total up how much I've spent in the last few months, but I've just put everything into it and I've done it. I'm very happy. So until then, I'll be continuing wrestling. I'll be continuing eating. So I'm sure there'll be vlogs down the line, but for now, keep eating, keep cheating.